I'm from the 7th Junior High School, Tuban. Today I'm going to tell you all a legend, all the way from West Java, called the Legend of Tangkuban Prahu Mountain. I do hope you all had a great day today, but without further ado, let's get into the story. Once upon a time in West Java, there lived a wise king who had a beautiful daughter. Her name was Dayang Sumbi. Dayang Sumbi liked weaving very much. One day she was weaving a cloth at a balcony, but then suddenly one of her tools fell on the ground. At the time, Dayang Sumbi was too lazy to take it, and so she just shouted out loud, "Hello, is anybody there? Can you bring me my tool? If you do, I will give you a special present. If you are a female, I will consider you as my sister. And if you are male, I will marry you. Hello, is anybody there?" But then, suddenly, a male dog named Tuma came. He brought her falling tool. And Sumbi was very surprised. She regretted her words, but she could not deny it. And so Dayang Sumbi had to leave her father and married Tuma. Then they lived in a small village, and after a few months later, they had a son. His name was Sangkuriang. Sangkuriang was a very healthy and handsome boy. He liked hunting very much. He would always hunt with his bow, and Tumang would always accompany him. One day, Dayang Sumbi asked Sangkuriang, "Sangkuriang, can you get me a deer's heart, please? I want it so much." "Oh, of course, mother, I will do it. I will do it." And then Sangkuriang went to the woods and started hunting. After a few days of hunting, Sangkuriang couldn't find any deer. It was like they were all disappeared. He was desperate, exhausted. He thought to himself, "Oh God, where can I find a deer? I don't want to disappoint my mom. Oh, I know." And then Sangkuriang thought to kill Tumang and took his heart instead. And so he did. Sangkuriang called Tumang and killed him right in the spot, took his heart and went home. At home, Sangkuriang gave his mother the heart. "Sangkuriang, are you sure it's a deer's heart? You can't lie to me. It is Tumang's heart, isn't it? Why did you kill him? He was your own son." Sangkuriang was shocked, and with anger, Dayang Sumbi hit Sangkuriang in his head multiple of times. There was a scar on Sangkuriang's head. Go and never come back, ever again. Go!" And so Sangkuriang left his mother in sadness. After a few years later, Sangkuriang became a very strong and handsome young man. He would wander everywhere. One day he arrived at his own village, but he did not realize it. There he met Dayang Sumbi. At the time, Dayang Sumbi was given an eternal youth and beauty by God, and so she stayed young forever. Then they met, fell in love, and they decided to marry. But one day, Dayang Sumbi saw a scar on Sangkuriang's head. "Sangkuriang, where did you get this scar?" "Oh, my mom gave it to me a while back ago, but I'm fine now." Dayang Sumbi was shocked because she now knows that Sangkuriang was actually her own son. She knows that this wedding is going to be impossible. She knows that Sangkuriang wanted to marry earlier, and so she took advantage of that. She confronted Sangkuriang. "Sangkuriang, if you do wish to marry me, I have a request for you. And that request is you must build a lake and a big boat in one night. Can you do that?" "What? Impossible! How can I do that? But for you, I will do it. I can do it." And so Sangkuriang gathered all of the genies and spirits to come build them. By midnight, Sangkuriang had already finished the lake by building a dam over into Taru River. Then he started working on the boat. But what he doesn't know is that Tang Sumbi was sneakily and quietly peeks over Sangkuriang's work. She was very upset because she knows that Sangkuriang is going to finish all of these. And so she started to form a plan, and that plan is to make lights in the east, to make it look like as if it were already dawn. The troops notices and said, "Troops, it's already dawn. Go back to your home. Go, now, hurry up." And all of the genies and spirits left Sangkuriang alone. Then, Tang Sumbi confronts Sangkuriang one last time and said, "Sangkuriang, you didn't finish all of my condition or requests. If you don't, you can't marry me. You know that, right? You cheated. You made the light so that my troops would go. You cheated so I can fulfill all of your requests." And with anger, Sangkuriang kicked the huge boat until the boat turns into a mountain that we all know now as Tangkuban Prahu. Now friends, what do you think we can learn from this story? Well, I for one think we must respect and obey our parents' advice. But that's all for today. Thank you all for listening. Have a great and fantastic day. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.